Check out my shirt. Zoom University, man. You can't get that pre-pandemic. All right. What are you doing coming here like this? You're late? Tuck in your shirts. Carry yourself, like with respect. Spring break is over. You didn't do nothing. Now you're doing math. All right? Here you go. Fill in the blanks. We're doing some conversions here, kids. The last three are hard. They have a fraction answer. What's a fraction? Yeah, you know what a fraction is. So pause your screen and fill in the blanks. Do it. Okay, here we go. Ready? All right. 3 feet. How many inches? Okay, so we got 12 inches in a foot, so 3 times 12. That gets us 36. Boom. No problem. Right? That eases you back in from your week off where your brain turned into sludge. Let's go to number 2. 2 hours. 60 minutes in an hour, kids. 2 times 60. That's $1.20. Yards to feet. That's times 3. There's 3 feet in a yard. 3. Why? Because some idiot thought that was a good idea. So 5 times 3 is 15. Because our measurement system is stupid. But we're too set in our ways to go to metric like pretty much the rest of the world has, because metric is smart and we're dumb. All right, moving on. Don't get me started on that. Okay, feet. We got inches, so we got to do it times 12. 5 times 12 is 60. A half times 12 is half of 12. That's 6. So put them together and you get 66. They're getting harder now. Okay, 3/4 of an hour. Whoa. So I would figure out what's 1/4 of an hour. So that's 60 minutes divided by 4. So that's 15 minutes. So if 1/4 of an hour is 15 and you got 3 of them, that's 3 times 15 is 45 minutes. Next up, we're going the other way now. We're going for little things into bigger things. Okay, so how many feet is going to make how many yards? You got to divide it by 3. Now, 12 divided by 3, that's 4 yards. Minutes to hours. Okay, seems easy. Oh, no, it's not. I said it was harder, and it is. Because 40 minutes is not even 1 hour. It's a fraction. So you could have written 40/60ths. Can you see that over there? Sure you can. 40/60ths. But that's pretty obnoxious. Anytime fraction both ends in 0, just wipe out that 0, and it's the same thing. So 4/6 of an hour. But if you're even cooler, you would have realized you could have divided each of these by 2. And you get my favorite fraction. 2/3. 2/3 walk into a bar. First third says second third. You stink. All right. Math humor. All right. 4 feet is how many yards? 3 feet make a yard, and you got one little foot sitting over, and nobody wants to play with that foot. How do you think that foot feels? You see that foot by itself, you say, hey, foot, you want to join with the rest of us? So here's what you do with it. You got 1 whole yard, and then that one other foot is 1 out of 3 feet that it takes to be a yard. So it's 1 1/3. And now, even though it got to be like a little one compared to the others, it still feels better. That's good. All right. The last one, they made it fancy, and they put the blank over here. So 1/6 of a foot, 1/6 of 12 inches. Think about that. 1/6 of 12 is 2. Because 2 times 6 is 12. And there you go, kids. That's all she wrote. Now, here's what you're doing today. I'm back. Okay, let's get that stuff out of here. So you're going to be doing 275, 276, 277, and that's going to be pretty quick. And 278. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so 275. You're going to be taking these numbers. You're going to be making dimensions out of them. So we're going to do the first one together. Okay? And here we go. So where it says beach volleyball. You with me now? On page 275. Get there now, people. Come on. Math is moving on. So on 275, so we're doing 275 to 278, I think is what I said. All right, let's do the first one. So it's 52 feet, 6 inches by 26 feet, 3 inches. So over here where it says dimensions, this is what you're going to write. You're going to write 52. And for those 6 inches, write down what fraction of a foot that is. Yes, for those that said a half, you got it. So it's 52 and a half times 26. And now this is harder. It's 3 out of 12. It's 3, 12. So what fraction is that, kids? You can divide each one by 3 to get a more sensible fraction. And you get 1/4. So it's 26 and 1/4. All right. So 52 and a half feet by 26 and a fourth feet. And for the area over here, guess what you're going to do? You're going to multiply them. And you can use your space at the bottom to do all that multiplying, right? No, don't do that. This is a train wreck. You're going to have to do, no, get a calculator. I don't care what they said. Did they say no calculator? Get a calculator to do these problems. Look at the last one. It's 39 and 3 inches, so it's 39 and a 1/4. Come on. Calculator, you got to know how to write this stuff, though. So you have to know that 0.5, you would have to type in your calculator that. And for this one, what's a fourth as a decimal? It's that. So do that for that whole page. Forget the multiplying with the pencil. Some other day you can work on your math fact. That's ridiculous. No. All right. Next, let's go to 276. On that page, it's going to talk to you about an acre. An acre is just a chunk of land, okay? It's just a chunk of land. Paideia, the whole campus, is something like 8 acres. 1 acre is the size of a football field, if you have any sense of how that is, without the end zones on it. That's 1 acre, right? Most of you if you live in a house, it's on a chunk of land, and your parents could probably tell you how much of an acre is it, or more than an acre if you got a big plot of land. All right. So what you're doing here, an acre is 4,840 yards. How many square feet is that? Don't be thinking that you multiply by 3. If that's a yard, and that's a yard, it's 1 foot, 2 foot, and then the 3 foot. So there's 3 foots over there. And that's boom, boom, and same going this way. Does that look like 3 to you? Don't multiply by 3. Okay, just saying. And I think that's all you have to do. Now it says it wants you to draw stuff on the next page. But your drawings don't have to be to scale, which means it's a silly drawing. So here's page 270. They want you to do this, but don't spend a lot of time on it, okay? So you're going to just draw stuff. Okay, here's my soccer field, and here's my judo place, and here's my tiddlywinks court. Whatever, just draw something on there, okay? And then do the math box, because math boxes are good for you. They're like your vitamins. Now, I'm tired of talking to you for this, so stop this video, go do those pages, and then I'll correct them on the next one.